Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about lust. And what is lust? Well, lust is something that makes you yearn for your own passion. Very selfish. You try to fulfill your own desires, and God talks about lust a lot in the Bible. And lust doesn't have to come with just envy or strife or covetousness, but it arises mostly in sexuality. Now, it's hard, especially in this world that we live in. There is a lot of push of temptation that comes to you, especially when you give your life to Jesus. Satan's going to try to knock on your door tenfold, but you have to remain content in Jesus and allow him to be the problem solver of all your problems. Especially in me as a man, it's difficult because you lust a lot with your eyes. You see a beautiful woman looking down the street and you start to develop a thought, and that's how it starts. It starts as a thought and then it just results in an action. Maybe it starts out as an innocent thought, but it starts to compound over time and then grows into temptation. Therefore, you lean towards sin. So when you think about something, it's going to come out into fruition. What we have to do is not give so much focus towards this thought. It says it, especially in Corinthians, Paul talks about what to do with sexual immorality. He doesn't say go and face it head on. He doesn't go say, oh, develop these strategic tools. It's simple. You run from it. Yeah, instead of reasoning with it, you run from it. And that's what we do as humans, especially me. I'm guilty as charged. I try to focus on my own problems and try to take matters into my own hands and try to figure out myself. And we do that as humans. And we try to figure it out ourselves, and then we throw God in the background and say, don't worry, I got it, God. And no, you're in a relationship with Jesus. Allow Jesus to use you as a working vessel for his glory. And I promise you, you'll reap all the benefits with it. You'll have peace and you will have rest given by Jesus. As humans, we're very inconsistent, right? One day we're feeling great, the other day we're not feeling bad. And then we think that we can figure out on our own. We're like an inconsistent roller coaster, a very bumpy roller coaster without emergency brakes. Allow Jesus to be your emergency brake. Allow him to be the call when you're in your distress. It's very important to use the Bible as the ultimate tool on how to defend yourself from temptation of sin, and especially lust. What Satan likes to do is confuse lust for love and love for lust. Just like he messes up things with evil for good and good for evil. There's a difference between lust and love. Lust is always going to be selfish. Love is selfless. So even if you believe, my heart tells me this is good, I feel good about this, this is a good thing. No. Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 9 says the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can understand it? You can't give trust into your own self. That's what the world would teach you, right? Trust yourself, believe in yourself, you can do it. And every time we do that, what happens? We're still miserable. Even if we do figure it out, we're still going to get it wrong 9 times out of 10. That's just how we are. We're humans, we're fragile, we're weak. That's why we need to call on Jesus, because Jesus demonstrated how to live a righteous life in a weak body with the nature of God. Jesus demonstrated his love for us on the cross, and his love was not selfish, it was selfless. So in order to love, you have to love like Jesus, and that's serving others, putting others above yourself, and not in a way that you're gonna be mistreated or any of that sort, but it's more of thinking about others first and how to help them, how to satisfy them, how to reach out for them, rather than, well, what do I get in return? Me. The world doesn't revolve around us. What we should revolve around us is Jesus. Allow Jesus to be that compass, right, to guide you where to go. Be that navigator, be the GPS on how to lead your life in a righteous way. Stop trying to take control of your own life and try to figure it out, because every time you do that, you're going to end up sinning. You're going to end up lusting. You're going to end up being miserable. Allow Jesus to be your source of happiness, joy, fulfillment, and allow him to be your peace and your rest and your comfort. Remember, with lust, we can't battle it on our own. We can't overcome it on our own. Jesus already did that. So allow all your burdens, your misery, your pain, lust, whatever it is, lay it at the feet of Jesus and let him conquer that, because he already did. If you're new for the first time, I want you to like, subscribe, comment down below, follow all my socials in the link down below in the description. And as for that, I'm going to see you guys in the next one.